Hey youth, welcome to Theology Tuesday. I'm going to answer the question today, what is a Christian? And to start with, I just want to read what the dictionary says in answer to this question, and they actually break it up into two things. So firstly, they have an adjective version. So what is the act of being a Christian? And it's believing in or belonging to the religion based on the teachings of Jesus. But then they also have it as a noun, being a person, so a person who believes in Jesus Christ, or a person who exemplifies in his or her life to the teachings of Christ, which I think that is just incredible. But if we look into the Bible, that actually this is a phrase that isn't picked up until the early church start going around and telling people about Jesus. It wasn't actually a phrase that Jesus used himself. He didn't call his disciples Christians. It was something that came afterwards. And the first time that it was used in the Bible is in Acts 11:26. When the church in Antioch was growing, and as people were learning more about the message of Jesus and discovering the good news of who he is and how he can change their lives, that was when people started to describe them as being Christians. Why? Because Christian simply means being a follower of Jesus. I love actually what the dictionary did say, is it being a person who exemplifies in his or her life the teachings of Jesus. It is someone who takes their life and chooses to follow Jesus, the way he lived, the way he taught, the way he spoke, the way he chose to live his life, and we can follow that too. I was researching this, and I actually saw on something that Billy Graham said about this in answer to this question, and he said a Christian is a person who is trusting Jesus Christ for their eternal salvation and is seeking to follow him in their daily life. To put it another way, a Christian is committed to Jesus as both their Saviour and their Lord. So in conclusion, to answer this question, what is a Christian? I guess we kind of also have to clarify what a Christian isn't. A Christian isn't someone who would tick that they are a Christian on a questionnaire. It isn't just someone who is a good person, and it isn't just someone who attends church. But actually, a Christian is someone who has made a decision to surrender and to decide to follow wholeheartedly the life and the teaching of Jesus. So in closing, what is a Christian? A Christian is simply someone who follows Jesus with their whole heart and their whole life. IKON Youth, have an incredible week. We've got so much happening at Youth on Friday online, so make sure you don't miss it. If you haven't already, subscribe to YouTube so that you can keep up to date with everything else that we have got coming up. Love you, and I'll see you soon.